An act of violence committed by intolerant and callous individuals which damages the image of the Holy Land by offending the country's Christians and the Catholic Church as a whole. This was the statement from the Assembly of Catholic Ordinaries of the Holy Land concerning the serious fire that broke out during the night between Wednesday the 17th and Thursday the 18th of June at the Benedictine sanctuary of Tabgha on the shores of Lake Tiberias in Galilee. Commemorating Jesus' miracle of the multiplication of the loaves and fishes, this sanctuary is visited every year by thousands of pilgrims from around the world. According to initial findings, unknown assailants targeted the cloister and adjoining rooms, causing a blaze that gutted several rooms in which even the roofs have collapsed. Firefighters worked for several hours to extinguish the flames.
Everyone wants some form of intelligent, serious reaction to this, because so far there hasn't been much. No one, to the best of my knowledge, has been apprehended for these kind of attacks. We will try to respond to this in a Christian way, which is with forgiveness, love and compassion, because the essence of religion is love and compassion, never hatred.
2 people, a monk and a German volunteer, were taken to hospital suffering from smoke inhalation. As for material losses, we are talking about millions of shekels in damage. As you can see, most of the atrium in front of the church cannot be used anymore, and I think it will all need to be rebuilt. After the fire, graffiti in Hebrew was found on a wall of the monastery, quoting a prayer asking God to destroy the worshippers of idols. As the Catholic ordinaries were denouncing the crime as an act that harms the coexistence of religious communities in the country who should strive together to oppose this kind of extremism, there were expressions of solidarity at the site of the fire by civil authorities, members of the churches of the Holy Land, and representatives of the Islamic, Jewish and Druze communities. Entering a sacred place at night to set it ablaze, scrawl graffiti and burn holy books, these acts leave a sense of bitterness in all of us. We hope that the government will take the right steps to restore security and hope to all the churches. It harms everybody. We are only one body, and we have to live in charity and understanding. We condemn these acts of violence and add our voice to that of the others. Since the attacks have become numerous, there is a need to educate the younger generations so that we can go back and see who teaches these people to act like this and foment such a culture. We want to support the monks of the monastery so that they will be able to rebuild and continue in their commitment to the goal of peace. As every religion preserves and protects their own sacred things and avoids damaging them, so every religion must avoid damaging or attacking the sacred things of other religions.
The number of incidents that affect religious institutions in these countries are up, and this is something which the majority of this country should not and cannot accept.
What happened this week is not an isolated incident. In April 2014, a group of teenagers dressed as Orthodox Jews desecrated and threw stones at the crosses in the same sanctuary, and there have been incidents involving fire and blasphemous graffiti in other parts of the Holy Land. As expressed these days in their various press releases, the Assembly of Catholic Ordinaries continues to appeal for decisive intervention to ensure that religious schools educate for tolerance and coexistence.